Hey guys. All right, I just ate, so hopefully I don't have anything in my teeth, but we're here with the Goodwill bins haul. This is 3 different stops at 2 different Goodwill bins locations in the Los Angeles area. We're just gonna jump in to some shoes. I don't think I have anything organized here, but it's a combination of shoes, men's clothing, women's clothing, and there's no hard goods here. So let's just jump right in. All right, first up, a pair of Frye boots. These are the classic harness boots. These are pretty tiny. These are women's 5.5. So Laura Von V, do you need some Frye harness boots? Because I feel like you're a 5.5, somewhere around there. Anyways, they're actually in pretty great shape compared to the last pair I bought. There is some, minor toe scuffs and a light scuffing on the heels, nothing major. And because they're a pretty tiny size, I don't expect these to flip quick, but I am still hoping for somewhere probably in the 50 to 60 range. All right, this was I wasn't sure about this, but we were going into the right season. It was a new brand for me, and they're kind of a pair of clogs, and the brand, it's kind of faded a little bit, so hopefully you can see that, but it's MIA, and basically it says made in Sweden, and that intrigued me. So they do have, it does appear to kind of be like a real wood clog on part of it. So there is some imperfections in the cut of the wood, but I don't think that's a flaw. Anyways, these are size 40. Some of the comps for this brand were between 50 to 100, I believe. I've listed the shoes like a week ago, so I'm going off of guesstimates. But anyways, yeah, we'll give this brand a shot. Some people say they were selling this at Anthropologie, I believe. I don't know. This one was new to me, and it's kind of like a faux Birkenstock. I wear Birkenstocks almost every day, even in winter. The brand is called Freedom Moses. I'm not sure if you can see it right there, but these are kind of a plastic Birkenstock style sandal. Now I do need to get some Goo Gone up here because there is some tape residue on the top of each shoe. But other than that, they're in really great shape. They are a size 39, what does it say? 39-40? I think it's a 39 women's, 40 men's. I'm not sure if it's, I don't know this brand. Oh, F means female? Maybe that's what it means. I don't know if you can see in there, but it has a little F. So anyways, 39-40 usually is in that 9-ish range. So tempting to keep, but I'm gonna sell them because they're in great shape. The comps for these, I think, were in the 30 to 40 range. All right, I got 2 bags, and one is a Lacoste, and one was a brand I wasn't familiar with, but it kind of looked like an outdoorsy thing. And if you know me, I love my outdoorsy stuff for me personally and to flip. So this bag is kind of hit or miss comps, but I did find one style exactly like this that had sold for, I want to say it was in the 40 or 50 range. Some bags by this brand, where is the brand? Some bags by this brand were only in the, like they were sitting for a while. Oh, here we go. But it says Kiva Designs. Kind of reminds me of like a backpacker, a bike messenger bag. I had a chrome bag when I lived in San Francisco, and it kind of has that similar style, but this is made in Orland, California, or designed in Orland, California. I don't know much about this brand. The comps were not that great consistently, but again, I found one comp for this style that was in that 40 to 50 range, so I thought it was worth it. All right, this is kind of a belt bag by Lacoste. A lot of this brand I'll find, they're kind of classic packable bags, and a lot of them tend to be fake, so I usually just pass on them. They're also usually pretty beaten up when I find them, but this is a really nice leather bag. These are faked less than those kind of classic foldable bags, but it does have an adjustable strap. So I actually put this on. It's adorable. I kind of thought like, oh, maybe I could get a few uses out of this while thrifting, but then I'm like, Courtney, no, like you are a t-shirt and jeans, same apparel most of the time, but I am wearing a cute dress for you guys that I thrifted recently. So anyways, it does have some light pilling on the inside. It's not in perfect condition, but it's a nice leather Lacoste bag, and I hope I'm saying that right. If not, someone will correct me. But again, you can kind of wear it around the waist, or you could wear it around the shoulder, which is a trendy style as well. And I really like this color. So anyways, I still need to list these 2 bags, so I'm not sure exactly on the comps on that one, but hopefully 40 to 50, hopefully. All right, a few more shoes. I think I don't know if these are all of them, but this is a pair of Kate Spade heels. They're kind of a pointed toe, patent leather. These are a size close to me, 8 regular. So here's the Kate Spade. Here's the pair of shoes. They do have some light scuffing, which, you know, patent leather gets scuffed pretty easily, I have found. So I don't even really try and do anything. I just note it on my listings. But I think these are a really great pair of shoes for career, or even just to wear with a pair of jeans and just have a little, you know, easy heel to walk in. So I have those. I think the comps, can't remember, the comps seem pretty decent on those, but I think it's in that 40 to 50 range is what I'm expecting. These are a pair of J. Crew loafers. I think these are called the Academy loafers or something like that. And the comp seemed pretty good. So this is gonna be a little hard to see, but it says J. Crew made in Italy. These are also a size 8. I'm pretty sure it's probably the same person that had these, but they do have some slight creasing, nothing too major, and some signs of wear on the bottom, but they're in pretty good shape. And some of these are selling for $50 to $100. So I'm probably not expecting that 100 mark, but I would be really glad to get about 50 for these. So we will see. These ones, I'm not sure if I was supposed to pick up. And by supposed to, I mean, was it a bad buy? They're not in the best condition, but it was a new brand. We're going to the right season. And let's see, inner BIOS. And the thing that stood out to me is it says made in Spain. And not all shoes made in Spain are worth a lot of money, but I've had pretty decent luck with shoes that are made in Spain. These have some, if you can see right here, some fraying. There's some signs of wear on the back. But they're just a really adorable sandal. And I want to say they were my size, so if they don't sell. So they're a size 40, so these could fit. So if they don't sell and I need a cute little pair of sandals this summer, I might just actually wear these. Again, they're not in the best condition, but it is the bins and it's just hard to, you know, pass things up. I think I have some more shoes in one of these bags, but we're gonna move on to some clothing. Here is, I found 2 Spirit jerseys. And if you don't know anything about Spirit jerseys, they make them for a variety of things. They make a lot of Disney ones. Some of those can sell for over 100. They make them for different colleges and kind of tourist destinations. This is actually a SoulCycle Los Angeles Spirit jersey. And it's got the skull on the front, and then it's got the SoulCycle in Los Angeles on the back. This bag right here is the bag that I still have to list. So I don't know the exact comps on all of these. I believe when I looked this up, here's the tag, Spirit jersey. I believe when I looked this up, a couple of these, or 1 or 2 of these had sold for around 50 for the Los Angeles SoulCycle. So that would be great. All right, this has a very faint, small stain, but it's new with tags, Alexander Wang. Yes. I'm like, where's the tag? Did I cut it off accidentally? Oh my gosh. Have you ever done that? Okay, so this is Alexander Wang. So it is a designer skirt. This is a brand that's very hit or miss, but at the bins, seeing that new with tag, I decided even with the faint spot, and honestly, it's really hard to see. It was so hard for me to see while I was at the bins that I'm not even sure if I can find it at the moment. But anyways, I decided it was worth picking up even with a small flaw. And I don't know the comps on this exact one, but I wasn't gonna leave it behind with that new with tags. So probably, hopefully somewhere between 30 to 50. I'm always excited to find white at the bins that aren't heavily damaged. There was a small stain on here and I did a little stain treatment and I think I got it out. It looked like a surface stain, but it's a pair of Madewell white jeans, size 31. It's the perfect vintage crop. And we're going into the season of white, white jeans and tops and white linen. You know, spring and summer, obviously people are wearing those kind of lighter colors, and this is a great size. It's also a great style that I've had some decent luck with. So with this size, yeah, probably somewhere between 40 to 50 for these. All right, the other Spirit jersey that I got was one for Catalina Island. This is a set of islands off the coast of California. This I knew probably wasn't gonna get as much money because it's really only people in California maybe wanting to visit here. But Spirit jerseys tend to just have a nice fit for people, so I thought I'd pick it up anyways. Here's this tag, it's a size small. And there is some cracking, which is fairly common with a lot of Spirit jerseys, but this one I'll probably only get about 25 to 30 for this one, but still, it's the bins. Here's a pair of Madewell shorts, elastic waist, my favorite color, as you can see with me wearing it. This is a size medium, really comfortable, casual, and the comps aren't great for something like this, probably in that $20 range, but we're going into the right season. Shout out to Amber Resells. She posted about this brand a while ago, maybe 6 months, maybe a year ago, I can't remember, but it's called Liquid Blue. And when I saw this tag, I was like, I feel like I've seen that somewhere. So I texted her. I said, is this the tag you posted about at one point? And anyways, Liquid Blue, some of the tees can go for over $100. This is not one of them, but this could still go for like $20 to $40. I still need to do a little research, but this is Boeing. It's got this airplane on the front. There are 2 listed, one in Australia, exactly like this, and one in the US. The one in the US is listed with a flaw, like a hole. So I'm hoping more in that 30 to 40 range, but we will see. This is a brand I've sold once or twice before. It's been a while since I've picked it up. And it's Twin Set Simona Barberi. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, made in Italy. It's a linen blend. This is just kind of a nice sleeveless cardigan. I thought this was a really nice spring piece. And then on the back, it just kind of has a little bit of ruching, which I thought was like a nice accent. Anyways, I can't remember how this sold for me before because it's been a year or 2 or close to 3 since I've sold this brand. So I'm not sure on the comps, but it did sell for me. Hopefully I'll be able to get somewhere in that 30 to 40 range for it. This was a new brand to me. And when I first saw the tag, I thought maybe it was Hatch, which is the maternity brand that I love picking up. But this says H-U-T-C-H, Hutch. And this is just a silk shift dress, navy blue. It's concerning when you get a solid color like this, thinking maybe there's a stain. So I haven't photographed this yet. So fingers crossed it's all okay. But it's a size 10. Apparently this is on Anthropologie's website, and some of their dresses go for, 100 plus. This does have an exposed arm, so it's got the slit on the arm, which I think is a really nice accent. Anyways, I think something basic like this probably won't get over 100, but if I could get 30 or 40 for a lightweight item like that, I would be happy. All right, this is a new brand to me. I don't think it's worth much, but this is a size 1X. It's new with tags, and we're going into the right season. So I decided it was definitely worth picking up. The brand is called Risen Jeans. And this is the boyfriend short. Yeah, apparently it's a Los Angeles brand. I've never seen it. I don't know much about it, but some of the comps for similar items were in the 30 to 40 new with tags range. So that's what I'm hoping for. All right, here's a pair of Patagonia baggies. These are men's baggies. I've sold this style before. Here's the logo. They're just black. They are lined, and they're just a good outdoor wear short. Women's baggies also do fairly well. These are a size, it's a size medium men's. So that's really helpful. It's just a little bit of a faded tag, but baggies usually are in the 30 to 50 range if I'm not mistaken, but I need to look them up more recently and that specific color and size. All right, here is a Madewell kind of sweater, almost like sweatshirt sweater. This is one of their lines, MWL. It says make weekends longer. So this is a size medium. And if you haven't seen the tag for this, it's kind of one of their newer ones, but it's not for everything. So I'm not sure if it's just more comfortable line, but anyways, I thought it was in pretty good condition. And I think the comps for something like this are right around that 25 mark. All right, here's a cycling jersey. If you know me, you know I love picking up not all cycling, but certain cycling. And since I'm familiar with the brands, since I've worn a lot of these brands, I know what to look for and what to pass on. Pearl Zumi is kind of a low to mid-range cycling brand, so I definitely wouldn't pay up for this brand, but love the color, love the pop and the spell out. So I think this is gonna do pretty well, maybe in the 30 to 40 range. Some Pearl Zumi only sells in the 20 to 30 range. So again, I wouldn't pay up for that brand, but that's in good condition and it's a fun style. I've only sold this brand once before. It's called Black Milk. And this is a size extra small, made in Australia, very tiny leggings, but they just kind of have this funky graphic print on them. I'm honestly not sure. I mean, it's almost like a piece of art is what it is. But anyways, some of the comps for similar leggings to this are in the 30 to 40 range. So for this weight at the bins, I'm definitely gonna say yes. All right, Patagonia for the win. I don't know if this was the same guy as the shorts, but OMG. I love when I find Patagonia at the bins, especially the fleeces. This style of fleece obviously is one of their more classic style. It is the T-snap, one of the most classic fleeces that they sell. This is a men's size small, and I love the color. So the comps for this color, this style, this size were anywhere between about 50 to 100 from what I could see. So I'm expecting somewhere around 70 for this, but I was really, really excited for that. I did find a little pocket of men's stuff, and some of them, I don't know if I should have picked up, but this Theory button front shirt, not something I would typically pick up, but I do like the gray check print. It also had this little plastic piece to kind of protect the collar. So I kind of was thinking maybe it's a new without tags type of thing. It has been in a bag for a week since I photographed it, but I just really like the style. I might only get about 20 to 30 for this because this brand for button front shirts doesn't do particularly well, but I liked the style and it's lightweight. Here's an Untucked men's shirt, and Untucked is a brand I used to like finding. These days, I still like finding it, but I know the comps have gone down significantly. So for something like this, this is a men's size large. Something like this, I'll probably only get around that 25 mark. And when I first started reselling, they were going for closer to 50. So yeah, kind of a bummer when that happens, but it happens. All right, these are a pair of shorts by Tommy Bahama. I don't like picking up Tommy Bahama unless it's a great size, as far as like button front shirts or a great style, a great print. I don't find a lot of shorts, and I thought these were just a really nice pair of shorts, honestly. What size are these? These are size 36. I think these would be too big for my dad, so I wouldn't be able to see if he wants, but this isn't really his style. Anyways, but I just liked them, and fairly lightweight. I think it's a linen blend. So I think the comps for that were in the 25 mark as well. This is just a J. Crew men's shirt, but it was new with tags. The tag says it was $65, and it is just regular J. Crew, not the factory. But how fun is this? Really fun pop of pink and green. So if someone's going on vacation, men's size large, and the comps for this exact shirt look like it was around 30, which is awesome. All right, I have a pair of Danskos, but not the typical kind of work clogs that a lot of us find. These are a pair of sandals, and they actually appear to be in pretty good shape and a decent style. So they almost have kind of like a flower strappy print on top, really good shape on the bottom. And then there's the Dansko. These are size 37, which is I think equal to like about a 6.5, according to their size chart. But the comps for this exact style looked like it was in that 40, I think 45 range, which I was really happy about. I don't pick up a lot of sneakers only because a lot of them are snatched up by other resellers, a lot of them taking them down to Mexico. And so I just don't get the opportunity to kind of grab them. But I did grab this, and I don't know if I should have. Sneakers is not my forte or my favorite thing to resell, but I do occasionally like picking them up just to learn a little bit about certain styles. These are not in terrible shape. They do have some light signs of wear on the white part. I'm not gonna clean them, I'm selling them as is, but I thought the style was kind of funky and fun. So the comps for this exact style and color, I think were in the 30, 35 range. So we'll see. All right, and lastly, these are a pair of Free People booties, and they're not in the best condition. I thought maybe my suede brush would help a little bit, but honestly it didn't. So I'm just selling them as is. I think the style is really pretty cute with the straps, and a lot of Free People boots aren't supposed to be the perfect condition type of look. So I don't think the kind of worn in look is that bad, but you can see some discoloration on the suede right there, and then some heel drag. But anyways, Free People, if you can see in there, these are size 37, and hopefully I can still get about 25 for them. All right, last bag. Here's another men's shirt. This is Billy Reed. Certain Billy Reed items can do really well for me. Their button front shirts aren't the best, but at the bins, it's pretty lightweight. and I have sold a number of the button front shirts. This will probably be in that 20 to 25 range. Some of the sweaters by Blvd. I don't know if I've ever sold any pants. I think I've sold one pair of pants. Those do a little bit better. So anyways, I still thought I'd pick this up since I was picking up men's stuff. This was a really great surprise, and it's got a little pouch to store it. Yeah, but this is a robe. Where's the tag? So this is a robe, and the tag just says Dream Sacks, and it's size small, medium, but it easily fits me. I mean, a lot of robes are supposed to be kind of, you know, it goes great with this dress, I would just like to say. But it has the tie, it's just a silk robe, and some of these are selling in the 60 to 100 range for this same color and style, and I was just blown away. So yeah, I'm expecting 60 to 70 for this, which is just kind of shocking. I mean, it is kind of cool that it has a packable little pouch that it just wraps up into, but anyways, I was really surprised about that. This was also a really random item for me to pick up, but on the back of the tag, it says 2002, which is almost vintage. What year are we in? Is this 2022? Then it's 20 years since this was made, so this is vintage. This is a Spider-Man button front men's shirt, and it feels fairly inexpensive as far as like the quality. It's just a 100% polyester. Nothing that amazing, but some of these are selling between 30 to 50 for a lot of them. And I thought, why not? Why not? All right, here's another men's shirt. And it was really surprising find. The brand is called Tough Crowd. And there's a little tag right here. And then there's also some stitching on the front that says Tough Crowd. It's hard to see that one. But some of these tees with this kind of graphic, not this exact one, but it says hostile territory. And then you can see the fangs, and it's an inside out style of shirt. Some of these are selling for 100 plus. Now this one does have some faint spots on the front. I did wash it and try to stain treat a little bit, and it's probably like grease stains, but like here's one, there's a tiny one. Very small, very faint. But yeah, I'm actually expecting, we'll see, maybe 70 to 100 for this. All right, this is a really adorable Torrid top. And I did put it on the size 6 mannequin, and to be honest, if I put it on myself, it does have some stretch. So, I mean, it could easily fit a 2X. It just wouldn't be very oversized. It's a little oversized on me. I'm a large, extra large. So I think it would work for 1X or 2X. It just wouldn't be super oversized like that kind of boho look. But it is just an adorable knit top, a little bit of fringe on the bottom, 2X, and I really like it. So comps for something like this in that 22 to 25 range. This is absolutely adorable. And it's a collab between Disney and Mink Pink. Mink Pink, I believe, was sometimes sold at Urban Outfitters. It's not a very high-end brand. I know I made the mistake of picking it up quite a few times and I could never really sell it, but they had this Disney collab. This exact dress sold for about $50 is the only comp I found recently, but it's just a little mini dress. It's the Lion King, I think. And it's just got a little cutout on the back, a little tie at the back, the top of the back. And it's adorable. So if someone's going to Disneyland like the Lion King and wants a cute little dress, this is pretty small. This is a size small. So anyways, but yeah, if I could get 40 to 50 for that, that would be great. All right, here's a Free People sweater. I've sold this exact sweater in a different color. It's just a nice lightweight. It's got more of a lace back, and it's a size small, but it could probably work for a size medium as well. And just kind of a raw hem, nice basic style. One of my favorite bread and butter brands, Eileen Fisher. This is a nice neutral color. It's a silk blend. It's an open front cardigan. It is an extra small, but I think this could easily work for a size small just because it is a little bit more open. But with this, I'm expecting probably in that 25, maybe up to 30 range. Probably 25. Oh, we're saving a couple of my favorites at the bottom of this bag. Fendi, vintage Fendi. Oh my gosh. Where are the pants for this? Okay, I don't think I have the pants for this, but they're somewhere. Did I leave them up there? Okay, so this is not the Fendi, but this is a designer that I learned quite a bit about. And here is the tag. I've seen this brand a couple times and the comps are always so hit or miss that I usually leave it behind. However, this style, I'm just gonna pop up a picture so you can see it on my mannequin. This is kind of a mid-length. It's got some ruffle accents. It's got this really nice front. This designer, oh, what was the movie? I'm gonna probably have to put it on the screen. But the rap duo Crisscross from the 90s, this duo designer designed the jeans for that, those rappers, but then also, what was that movie? Dirty Dancing or, oh man. Anyways, 2 of the actors from that movie were actually dressed by this designer duo as well, for the premiere or something like that. Anyways, so they were really big in the 80s and 90s. They are no longer around. This was just a spectacular jacket, and I think it could fit up to a size 8, 10 in today's standards. And I just really liked, there's kind of this stitching, just subtle accents. The back has some accents, and I really liked it. And there's a matching pair of pants. Now the pants aren't the same material, so I'm not sure if I'm guessing it's the same donor, but I'm not sure if they were supposed to go together or if they just decided to wear them together. But anyways, I'm selling them separately and just noting that you can buy both of them. But anyways, that was kind of a fun find. I'm actually listing that high. Some of the higher comps for similar jackets by that designer duo were in the 200 range, so we'll see. And last, nope, we'll save that one for last. This is actually a designer that I haven't found in a while as well, and it's Blue Marine. And this is just a tank top. It fit perfectly on the size 6 mannequin. It does have a tiny pinhole somewhere. It does have some on the sides, some pilling, and I just noted that. But some tops similar to this are selling in the 50 to 70 range, so we will see. And I have sold that brand before, and it usually does pretty well for me. All right, last but not least, I usually don't keep something until the end. It just happened to be in the bottom of that bag. But this is a vintage Fendi cardigan. And now there are some very faint white marks that when you put a little water on it, it goes away. So I think a dry cleaner could really help with that. I'm not gonna get it dry cleaned, but it just has a very subtle print on the hem and the wrist area. I did go to the Vintage Guild. This is appears to be from the 80s, and looked at some tags there, did a little research, and yeah, so this appears to be from that 80s mark, maybe the same donor as that jacket and pant set, which would kind of line up, but it's a full zip. The size, I think, was a size US 14, but it's vintage, so it actually is probably better for like a US size 10 or 12 if it's a more fitted style. But anyways, it does have Fendi spelled out right here on the hem, on the bottom hem on the side. It does have it right there. And then the tags, according to all the vintage ones that I did some research on, line up as well. Again, vintage is different than current day, but there is the material tag, and then there is the care tag, care label that matched up with a lot of stuff. So I was really excited about this. I think I started this at $249, same with that jacket. So I'm hoping for somewhere between $150 to $200, depending on how long this sits. So I was really excited about that. And that's my collective bins haul. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.